So, did I get the full mass commercial masala movie experience? Yes. Hi everyone, welcome to I Just React and Review. My name is Ashmita and I hope you all are doing well today. And right now I will be sharing my thoughts on the latest Tamil film Master, starring Thalapathy Vijay and Vijay Sethupathi in the lead roles and directed by Lokesh Kanagaraj. Now it's safe to say at this point that every one of us was looking forward to the release of this film. And there are various reasons for it. Number one, of course, this being the first proper Indian commercial film release, the theatres were banking in the masses to come. For us as an audience, of course, the theatres have opened in several places, so this is something that we were also really looking forward to. So yes, when I walked into the theatres, I went with the expectation and the mindset of watching a complete entertainer with great action scenes, great songs, great background scores, great dialogues. So were all my expectations met? Largely yes, for most part of the film. There are certain things which I had an issue with. Of course, I'm going to talk about every aspect in detail. So yes, without dealing this any further, let's deep dive into the detailed analysis. Now this is my first Lokesh Kanagaraj film. Of course, I have been told by so many of you that he's a great storyteller, but since this was still a commercial flick, I did not have much expectation when it came to the storyline. So I was pleasantly surprised at the plot. It was way complex than I expected it to be. The overall plot of the antagonist using the youth, the young blood, the children in a juvenile center who are so directionless for his benefit versus the protagonist's effort of making the youth understand that they are something of a value and what they are doing is wrong. I really loved it. Another thing which I really liked about the storyline was how well both the antagonist character Bhavani and the protagonist JD, how well their character sketch was carved out. The story took its own sweet time to establish Vijay Sethupathi's character arc as well as Vijay's character arc, and we know when the movie comes to an interval, we know where these both characters are coming from. And the aspect that I loved most about the story was that the lead hero was a flawed character, and by making the lead a flawed grey character instead of complete black and white, and by also making the antagonist at par with the level of the main guy, I think it gave the story such realism and depth. So overall on paper, the story is phenomenal, and for most of the part, the execution is also brilliantly done. Where the screenplay actually failed me is, well, number one, the love angle. I think it was completely unnecessary to put a romantic angle. I found that it didn't add any value to the storyline. The screenplay in parts dragged for me a bit. I was literally waiting in a couple of scenes that, okay, when is this scene going to end? Why are they dragging it? When is the next scene going to come? The runtime of this film is 3 hours, so it's a very long film, and that's why I felt in certain parts that, oh, the scene is dragging too much. Why have they not cut short the scene? Or certain scenes which were really unnecessary could have been just deleted. But yes, on the overall, I left the theatre a happy and satisfied audience. My favorite thing about the direction was the treatment of the lead characters. The movie has a lot of supporting cast, but what I liked was how the focus was kept only on these two characters throughout the run of the film. And like I said, I loved how both the character arcs were churned out so well. It made me feel emotionally invested in both of them. My gripe with the direction are very few. I just feel there are certain scenes which could have been executed in a different way. For example, there is this one long sequence where a lot of trucks are moving together, and Thalapathy Vijay's character JD is trying to stop them from reaching their destination. So he turns into full Hawkeye mode and he has a bow and arrow and he's trying to stop these trucks. I just feel that scene, that entire sequence could have looked so cinematic and legendary. I don't know, for me it ended up looking a little cartoonish. Second is the payoff of having the female characters. Like I said before, I really did not enjoy the romantic angle, and one of the reasons for that is I absolutely couldn't feel the chemistry between these two people. JD and Charu throughout the film had sort of minimal interaction, and most of their interaction were non-romantic. So instead of having the female lead as the love interest, she could have just been the friend. It just would have made more sense to me. The other female character, Vanati, who's actually JD's friend, I really liked her, and it sort of disappointed me a little that her character was not explored much. And I say this because she plays a vital role in helping JD in the climax, so her screen presence should have been there a bit more. Third, this is a very small gripe. This is like a very tiny gripe. It's neither here nor there, but I wish we had gotten a little glimpse of JD's backstory. We never really get JD's backstory, like why he's an alcoholic, why he's such an eccentric character. Anytime anybody probes him and asks questions about his past, he just cooks up a story referencing really famous films. That was funny to me, sort of smart to me, but I was hoping that maybe at the climax, maybe when the tables have turned, we will actually get a glimpse of his backstory, but we never did. But as I said, it's neither here nor there. I mean, I'm fine with not knowing his backstory, but it's just a part of my heart really wanted to. Okay, let's talk about the editing. This is where my biggest gripe of the film is the length of the movie. There is nothing wrong, of course, in having a 3-hour runtime for a film. There's absolutely nothing wrong about it. But when I as an audience start feeling a little disengaged from the film, a little out of it, and where I start feeling, okay, this scene is dragging too much, when is the next scene going to come? Then I start having a problem with the editing. For the first half of the film, I absolutely had no issues with the editing whatsoever, because I know the story was taking its own sweet time to establish both of these characters in depth. But in the second half of the film, when I know everything is set, the premise is set, the characters are set, the plot is set, it is just the execution and the final battle between JD and Bhavani. That's where I had the biggest gripe with the editing. The climax sequence where JD and Bhavani finally meet face to face to have that battle, I personally wanted those scenes to get more importance and those scenes to have more screen time. That part I thought got over very quickly because there was so much build up in the second half. I really wanted the climax to be a bit longer rather than the other scenes. So yes, this is one of the gripes that I have with the film. Most of the film worked for me, like 80% of the movie worked for me. This is one of the 20%. The score of this film is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Every time Thalapathy Vijay's entry was happening, it just gave me goosebumps. It gave me goosebumps when I did the trailer reaction, and in the theaters, the experience was just next level. It almost made me miss the packed houseful theaters. I am honestly not aware of Anirudh's work. This is the first time I have listened to his score and music, but I was blown away. The BGM for me was a character itself. It just gave that punch, that feel, that emotion that I wanted from the movie. I enjoyed the songs also thoroughly, though the most enjoyable one for me was when Thalapathy Vijay is singing and dancing with all those kids in the juvenile center. The song itself is so catchy, it is very well shot, the choreography is beautiful, everything about that track, I just loved it. Ooh, cinematography! It's a chef's kiss, starting with the color palette, the slow-mo shots, the action sequences, the way the songs and the choreography has been shot. I loved everything. Cinematography is having zero flaws. My favorite piece of cinematography are all the hand-to-hand combat action sequences. They were a delight to watch. I enjoyed each and every action set piece because it felt extremely realistic. The camera was panning so close to all the characters when Thalapathy Vijay was hitting the villains. It made you feel that you are amidst that chaos. But the final fight sequence, Vijay versus Vijay, that was legendary. It made me feel sad how quickly it got over. That's why I think personally, I think it's a personal bias. I really wanted that action sequence to go on and on and on. I felt that I lived through the impact of every punch that was delivered by Vijay Sethupathi and Thalapathy Vijay equally. Absolute kudos to Satyan Suryan for this. I think I cannot stress enough the fact how much I enjoyed the performances of the two leads. Now before I talk about both the Vijays, I want to give a special mention for Arjun Das because I think he did a phenomenal job in this film. His rawness, his anger, his emotion, I could feel everything, and honestly I wanted his character to be explored more in the movie. He's probably the only supporting character that I wanted to see more of. Thalapathy Vijay, oh my goodness. Okay, this is my first time watching him act on screen. Of course I've reacted to a couple of his compilations, but this is my first time watching his film, and I have to say his screen presence just blew my mind away. Before the movie started, I really wished for a dance break of Thalapathy Vijay because I know how well he dances, and I'm so happy that we got that. There are just so many whistle-worthy moments in the film, and every time his entry was happening, it was making my heart race. And the best part about this film was I as an audience got to watch all shades of Thalapathy's acting. Be it comedy, be it drama, be it action, he was phenomenal in all of it. I actually came to understand while watching this film that why he is such a big commercial hero. There was this charm in him that I really cannot explain in words. You cannot help but get drawn towards him. He is a crowd puller. But the person who took, literally I'm telling you, who took my breath away was Vijay Sethupathi. I became a huge fan of Vijay Sethupathi when I watched Super Deluxe, and here as Bhavani, I almost forgot that it was him acting. For me, he's the star of this film. Every time he was appearing on screen, I almost stopped breathing because I did not know what he's going to do. His character Bhavani was written so well, and Vijay Sethupathi's execution of Bhavani was done brilliantly. It made me hate him to the core. He was such a great antagonist. I just fell in love with his acting. I fell in love with the guy. This movie is definitely a treat for the Thalapathy Vijay fans and Vijay Sethupathi fans. They are just gonna get their paisa vasool. For me personally, because I didn't like certain plot points and certain things in the screenplay, I was a little out of the film. So I wanted to enjoy this movie 100%, but instead I enjoyed it only say 75-80%. Nonetheless, I enjoyed it. It was a fun watch, though there were certain elements of commercial cinema that I liked that were missing, but it's fine. That's just my personal thing. So yeah guys, that brings me to the end of my analysis for the Tamil film Master. I hope you have come till the end of the video. Do share in your thoughts about the film. I would love to read them. And yeah, I will see you on my next video guys. Bye bye.